Division 7 series between Unleashed Academy and the Breakfast Squad. So bans are out of the way, just waiting for the map pick from Breakfast Squad, with Unleashed Academy having first pick. Let's have a quick peek at the heroes. Ooh, that's a nice amount of Stukov on the Breakfast Squad. I like that. And we have for Unleashed Academy, currently Varian is a very high win rate. Urel has been picked quite a lot. Lucio, yeah, 4 games on Joanna. She gets banned most of the time that I've seen. So we're still waiting for the pick from Breakfast Squad. I hope that will get there soon. Okay, we are going to Infernal Shrines first. I was expecting an Alterac pass out of the Breakfast Squad here, but apparently we will take the standard map of the Infernal Shrines. Heroes Lounge favorite, so it's a very balanced map. But Breakfast Squad only has a 50% win rate out of 4 maps played, while they have a 100% win rate on Alterac Pass out of 2 matches played. So maybe they're just more comfortable on Infernal Shrines, and they can always pick it later, pick Alterac Pass later if it comes to that. So let's see. What's interesting to me is that Sky Temple is still open. So if either of these teams has some pocket strategies for Sky Temple and the map is open, they can certainly bring that out here. So yeah. Let's see. Here we are. Waiting for both teams to show up, it looks like. Oh god, there's no portrait synergy whatsoever. All kinds of portraits all over. So yeah. Window of War. Okay. Still waiting for one final player to show up, and then we can get this party started. So here is hoping that they will show up soon. It's Muffin. We were waiting for Muffin. We always wait for Muffin. And there they are. So let's go. Let's go. Oh. Here's hoping that we will start soon. Still waiting for the ready sign. Let's take a quick look. Infernal Shrines, big map, so globals can be important. Shrine clear, also very important. So you want some AoE damage or quick clears of the minions. So Leoric can help with that. Hogger, if someone can play that. I think the offlaner of Breakfast Squad it's quite okay with Hogger. Let's see, what else do we have that can help here? Joanna will probably be banned, so that one is not a consideration. I see a Leoric for Unleashed Academy. Brawl and Probius have both been played by Unleashed Academy. That's quite surprising. We see a Falstad on Breakfast Squad here, which might play a role because Falstad can fly all over the map and help that way. A Dahaka would not be amiss on this map either. Both for Shrine Clear, quite alright, and as a global, he can bring a presence all over the map, of course. Let's see. It's taking quite a bit for Breakfast Squad to be ready. Hoping now nothing's wrong with them, because that would be unfortunate, and it looks like they are ready. So we will jump in very, very soon. Your first game of Infernal Shrine. Where's that bean at? Here is that. Infernal Shrines. Okay. So, Unleashed Academy, having that first pick, doesn't have to ban out the Johanna, which is a major advantage to them. So, probably up to the Breakfast Squad to ban out the Johanna. So what will the Unleashed Academy ban out first? Thinking Stukov. Maybe trying to leave the Rhaegar open, but if you ban out the Stukov, then the chances that you will get Rhaegar are slim to none. They might ban out Dahaka here because it's quite a good map for Dahaka, and it is instead the Anubarak, which I don't really see on the first lane. It is there, I guess, but also Blaze there, and I think Blaze is a little bit more powerful than Anubarak. You know, he is a little bit more like, skill intensive, quote unquote. But the bunker is such a powerful heroic ability. Other than that, here's where you ban the support if you want it to, or maybe that Dahaka still. And it is indeed the Dahaka which is banned. Global presence, nice wave clear, nice shrine clear, so not too surprising. Pretty powerful hero overall. And well, so also on this map. Final ban here. I don't think either of the supports should go. Could make a case for the Rhaegar, but if you leave open Rhaegar, you could ban out the Stukov. That's interesting. Now, probably a Rhaegar pick for Unleashed Academy, if I'd have to venture a guess. Yeah, there you go. Now, what supports do we have left for Breakfast Squad? There's still Brightwing, which they've played quite a lot, and it is also a global presence. Well, it's not. I'd argue that it's not the best global presence on this map. It is still a global presence, so could make a case for that. And there's the Hogger, which I was talking about earlier, for the offlaner of the Breakfast Squad. Hogger, of course, very powerful in Infernal Shrines, able to spin around and round and round he goes, clearing out minions and, well, taking control of shrines on his own, basically. Well, with the help of his team, but, you know. It's a Blaze. Blaze probably played in the offlane. I don't think that Unleashed Academy will put that Blaze in the main tank role. I could be wrong, of course. See, Nikasha doesn't have a role filled in, so I have no clue if that's their main tank or their off-lane player. Varian Ban, not surprising, most played tank on the side of Unleashed Academy. 85% win rate. So yeah, that's a pretty good ban, I think. Anduin, also very powerful support, able to save heroes in a pinch, but I think the Brightwing will be picked in the support slot for Breakfast Squad in this rotation. Together with what? I think there are other DPS? No! It's Diablo and Tassadar. Tassadar, of course, bringing the wave clear, bringing Shrine clear. So a good pick on this map. Can't fault them for that at all. But the blue team can now pick something. Tassadar's quite stationary. Ike is also not the most mobile of heroes. And you pick a Mei to try and capitalize on that. Or at least I think so. Because placing out Blizzard, slowing the Tassadar can bring him in a spot of trouble. And here's Lucio. Not sure about that, Lucio. But we will see what value it will bring for Breakfast Squad this time. Why am I not sure about that, Lucio? Well, because most of the stuns on the side of the blue team are AoE stuns. And with the high five, only save one hero at a time. So you have to have some quick finger work to make that work if you want to save your entire team from, let's say, a 2-man Blizzard or a 3-man Blaze stun or whatever spot of trouble they're in. Well, Brightwing, it is just a push of one button. The cooldown is longer, but that's what you get for an AoE clear. Or AoE unstoppable, AoE cleanse, it's called. Oh, I forgot to run the contest for 2 people that are actually watching. Who will win next game? Unleashed Academy or the Breakfast Squad? Put your brownie voice up to the test right now. Or be forever silent. Let's introduce our team on the left side. In the blue, Unleashed Academy. With Mixin playing Rhaegar, Window of War playing Mei, Figaro, Van Hanzo, Sweet 16 playing Sylvanas and Nikasha on the Blaze. And on the right side, in the red, the Breakfast Squad with Love Tiger piloting Hogger, Diablo played by LGM, Tychus is played by Omen Samuel, Half playing Tassadar, and Muffin Trader on the Lucio. Take a quick look at talent builds. There's no spell shield on the Diablo. That's auto attack on the Hanzo. That's quite surprising to me. Usually I'd see Q-Bill on this map. Hogger is brawling with the blue team already. And Hogger's heading off to the bot lane, is he? No, instead trying to brawl onto the support side of the of Unleashed Academy. And Hogger is heading over to the bot lane. And I'm not sure why, because this is considered the off lane, because the distance between the top lane and the mid lane is greater than the top lane and the bot lane. That's why you consider the top lane the off lane. And Hogger was hovering around this shrine, and I'm not sure why that was. Anyway, Hanzo still auto-attacking. Mei also having that auto-attack build, or auto-attack talent on 1. Which I believe is one of 2 talents which you can pick. Blue team already on a mercenary camp. The red side is trying to take the neutral mercenary camp. Let's see if the blue team has any idea of that this is up. Diablo is scouting out the rotation of the blue team, and the red team will take away that neutral mercenary camp. But in the meantime, the blue side's mercenary camp has been pushed into that lane, so they will have to clean that up. And the towers do take a little bit of damage, while the blue team will be able to clean out this neutral mercenary camp for free. They are looking for an invade, but the Hanzo arrow does scout that out. Ooh, nice W. It's like, I think auto attack is... Well, they're both going for an auto attack build, which is kind of surprising. This is not... That's... I don't think that's part of the normal auto attack build. Nice stun onto Mei. No real follow-up outside of the red team, but it is a little bit of poke damage. And that's what you want. You want to dissuade the enemy team from engaging as much as you can. Master Assassin on Tychus, which is pretty standard if you plan to go for the Odin. Red team's mercenary camp is still pushing. Hogger has captured that mercenary shrine, and the blue team has not captured theirs, so that's a tiny advantage for the red team. It's too bad for the red team that the shrine is in the top lane as well. One, because Hogger can't really make a nice spin here. The best spin you can get is between these two pillars, I believe. And the other unfortunate thing is that this mercenary camp can basically be cleared for free. Hogger does get a nice spin between these two pillars. Look at him go. Look at that spin. Walls placed, and Hogger just ignores that. Does stop the spin in the end. Gets a nice stun onto the blaze. Will have to retreat and go and sippy from the fountain. Oh, decides that he can go back in. This is Horde. Nice stun out of the Hogger. Does get stunned by the Mei, but I don't think there's any real follow-up. And the Blaze is falling quite low. Diablo tries to get to the Blaze. Hogger spinning in, getting a stun onto the Mei. The blue team is falling quite low altogether, but there's no real kill pressure from the red side. But the red team will get the first Punisher of this game. And Hogger making his way over to soak the rest of the lanes as well. This is I don't know this talent. This is not the talent you want, really. I think you want the Q AoE talent, even if you go for auto attack build, because it takes you such a long time to auto attack the minion wave down. I mean, once this is complete, it goes a little bit quicker, but it's not. Oh, initiation behind the fort because the Frozen Punisher has disabled it, but once the Frost goes out, the Diablo is in a trouble. Hanzo Redemption quest complete. Armor, yeah, I believe that is the normal auto attack build talent. Some initiation going out onto the Rhaegar, but there's no real follow-up once again. So, oh, stun onto Diablo. Will he be safe? No, Diablo falls. First kill going over to the blue team. Hogger's still doing this. He should probably make make himself scars, because there's you can't stay there. Oh, spins himself into a little corner, and there's that. Tychus taking over the offlane duties, and that's all missed so for the blue side, I think. Blaze will be able to connect these small XP globes which are left behind. Just fine. Ooh, slow onto Tychus, but he is able to make his way over. Red team scoring another mercenary camp. They will try to clear out that mid lane, but the blue team has scored their level 10s first. How? How did they get there first? Kill was part of it, not mercenaries. A little bit better minion. That's 1k more, so Yeah, that's basically it. More or better minion soak at the moment. But the Hogger trying to alleviate that. Keep soaking in the off lane. And level 10 now as well for the team in red. Shockwave, Standard, Apocalypse, Commander Odin, High 5 as expected. Do we have any standard talents here? Mind Control. Pretty niche as we call it. Will probably be Archon. And it is Archon indeed. I'm not sure about this one. You don't have to stay here. And soak this first and then come back later. Want to probably cap this on 15 or on 20. Fine. We're doing the mercenary camp also. And the 4-man is still soaking. Stay shoot. Longer get this complete. Okay, probably has to back first. He doesn't really want to go back. Maybe has to go to... wants to clear this out first. That's fine, I guess. That makes the red team has to spend... It's pretty early cancel on the spin. And red team now is fighting a 4v5. Oh, high five. But nice shockwave by the Hogger into Apocalypse. Stunning 3 people. 2 people because Mei was in the ice block. And he's got in the bunker. Bunker gets this. Oh, that shockwave out of the Tesla. But no one has died yet. That's such an unfortunate happenstance. Oh my god. They were all so low. But the red team will score another Punisher for their troubles. Even if they do not get any kills, they will get the Punisher. And they can get some damage onto the top fort. That's pretty nice damage here. Hogger making his way down to the bot lane. We should have gone top, in my opinion. Because the 4-man... Oh, Odin is popped for the siege. Here we go. Putting as much damage on this fort as they can. Blaze is on his way here now. Diablo spots that rotation. Does stun out the Blaze. The Punisher has fallen. The red team is, however, still sieging with that Odin. Does want to put some more abilities into that fort. Ice Wall was popped, but unfortunately it misses. Does Tastar have the wall available? It does not. But doesn't really need it. Nice shockwave out of the Hogger, hitting 3 people on the blue side. There's a lot of damage going out onto multiple members of the blue side again, but they don't get a kill once more. Is that one? Okay, that's auto attack Psionic Wave. Auto attack build for now. Red team going for the invade on the mercenary camp, and I think Mei will finally fall, and that's the first kill going over to the side of the red team. And now red team will be able to escort both these mercenary camps into the fort, and this fort should fall to them, I think. Meanwhile, red team also assaulting this fort in the bot lane. Next Punisher will be in the bot lane as well, so taking down this fort will be a huge advantage to them if they can get it. Very well played. Blaze, meanwhile, was able to save this mid lane fort, but he will have to be careful. Oh! Lucio playing it so aggressive. Now Diablo going in. They're just diving this fort. It's very, very nice for now. Oh, high five was used to cleanse the members of the red team, and this fort will be saved. Hogger making his way here as well. Or does have shockwave available. Is not afraid to use it. Does see the Mei. Will keep her occupied for now. Will have to use that shockwave. Nice 2-man shockwave. Will Diablo fall? Oh, he will get blocked by the Ice Wall. And that will probably be the end for Diablo. And Tassadar will... did have that stealth ability available. And for now is able to hide behind a wall. And it looks like Diablo will be the only one to fall. And Diablo will respawn very, very shortly, because he did have the charged Soulstone, which is now uncharged, so needs to charge it back up. Probably want to stay closer to the minion wave, otherwise you won't get any charges there. And this fort was already dead, so Hogger didn't do much there. Another invade, mind control used. Lots of damage onto the Mei. Red team will make their way. Hogger is close as well, trying to spin. Will they grab this? Oh, nice arrow out of the blue team, but Diablo is able to press the apocalypse of his. And the first kill going over to the side of the blue team, who also gets this mercenary camp. It was a pretty aggressive move onto this mercenary camp right here. And that was, it was not necessary to do that. I don't think they were ahead, and now they're not. Oh no, Hogger, they're still hunting for you. And just Hearth here. Okay, nice spin. Will probably be safe. Eating the horde. Oh no, he falls in the end, and that's a staggered death. If I've ever seen one. Lucio almost falls to the Hanzo auto attack damage. But in the end, we'll stay safe. Will the blue team overextend or will they not? They are onto the red team side. It's probably not where they want to be. And I think the red team will just have to give this Punisher over and instead take this mercenary shrine, take this top fort and give up this entire position really, because I don't think there's a way for them to get back into a 20 minion deficit here. But they are trying, and I don't think it's possible. Hogger is here as well. Hogger spinning in, doing a shockwave, missing, whiffing the shockwave. That is unfortunate. The Archon has been used. That's a lot of damage onto the entirety of the blue team, but no one has fallen once again. Meanwhile, Blaze is able to clear this. That's why I really would have liked for the Horde to push there instead of engaging here. But they didn't do that, so this fort's dead. With the help of the Sylvanas Black Arrows, there's not too much the red team can do with this. The front wall will probably fall, but they should be able to take hold of their keep still. And it does look like the fort in the middle will fall for the blue team. Unless Blaze can make his way over there real quick. Hey there, Kex. Hope you're doing alright today. Ooh, Black Arrows. They do take a lot of damage on their keep. Oh, this keep is going to fall in that. Yeah, it is. Didn't really expect that to happen. But yeah, it did. It did. Well, that's unfortunate for the side of the red team, who did play quite alright. Only that invade on the top left camp was a little bit too aggressive. And well, look what they lost. They lost their keep. They lost the third objective of this game. So now they have to kind of claw their way back into this game. Nice fight onto the mercenary camp, but Blaze making his way over here. It's a little bit of a stun overlap, but it is a lot of CC onto the red team side, and Tassadar does fall, and it looks like Hogger will also not make his way out of this one. Also going down. Now, will the blue team try to go for core? Actually, doesn't look like it for now. They will just go for another mercenary camp. Just stay ahead, and that way you will win the game eventually. Or at least if you just don't give the enemy team any chance to come back into this game, like inting for core or for top left bruiser camp. But you didn't hear it for me. Equalizing the building status in the mid lane as well. So now the red team is one keep behind the blue team. Can the blue team take this fort in the top lane as well? The next Punisher will be in the top lane as well. So if they can get this fort down before that shrine spawns, that will be a huge advantage to them. And it looks like the red team has no chance of defending this here. They're behind level 20 and it may even took the snowball turning of buildings. Which one is that again? Not that one. Not that one. This one? Is it this one? Structures are disabled for 3 seconds. Yeah, level 4. Oh, initiation in the mid lane. Looks like Lucio will be alright. And it looks like he will be. So far, 7 kills for the blue team and only 1 for the red team. Really unfortunate happenstance so far. Blue team is just taking mercenary camps left, right and center because they are level 20. The red team is not level 20. So the red team does not really want to fight the blue team. And if they would fight the blue team, they would do so at a huge disadvantage. Like elemental conduit. What? I think Upgrade Essence feels better there, but you know. You Bullseye, that's pretty standard. Dark Lady Skull, standard. Thunker, standard. Shatter, standard. Armor reduction, I can't really say no to that one. And the blue team takes another shrine. Aufgeht LGM. Hi there, Creon. Yeah, it doesn't look too good for the red team, if I have to be honest. This is a Frozen Punisher, the most dangerous of Punishers. And this wall will be dropped very shortly. Nice bait over the wall. But the Frozen Punisher will probably disable this structure soon. Main and Black Arrows will do so as well. Okay, Ice Wall whiffs. That's a nice start for the red team. Apocalypse hitting 2. And here goes Hogger, no controlling. And Rhaegar falls. And it looks like the Hogger has to pay with his life for that. Mei still in a little bit of a bind. Will probably go down here as well. In the meantime, this keep will probably drop. Maybe Tychus can keep it safe. Yeah, it looks like they can defend their keep. Okay. Okay, very good defense on the side of the red team. Yeah, Punisher goes down. Keep is still alive. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what can the red team do with this? Can they push for keep as well? Probably here in the bot lane, because they have a catapult. They have a mean wave advantage. Initiation onto Blaze. Blaze gets a nice 3-man stun, but that doesn't get him out of this spot of trouble. And Blaze does fall. Very nice by the red team, staggering those deaths. Don't go here. Don't go here. Don't go here. Don't go here. Push here. Push here. Don't go here. Okay, well, do go here and then push here. Because you want to try and even this. You want to try and even this out. You have 40 seconds without a Blaze on the map. Where should they not be here? This mercenary camp will stop any sort of assault here in the mid lane. So without Hogger here, the blue team can really do whatever they want. Because they don't have a Blaze, but the red team does not have a Hogger. So it's still even. And that way you won't get anything done as a team. So unfortunate. But this kill Hogger was kind of... Oh, can they get a kill? Can they get a kill into the main? That would be fantastic play by the red team. They can kill the main. Now they have to push somewhere. Don't go top lane. Don't go top lane. Don't go top lane. Don't go top lane. Don't... This mercenary camp doesn't... You can take this anytime. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Push a keep. Push a keep. Push a keep. You can just kill this fort if you want it. You don't need a mean... Okay, well. I'm taking the scenic route. This fort will fall. 20 more seconds in which you can do something. Or should join up with the team. Of course, not joining up with the team. Doing a camp. That's not. That's. I don't think that's the play, but okay. You've pushed the keep. You've pushed here. Probably used Odin for that. And now May is respawned, and there's no way that. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, now we wait for this objective to spawn, and now there will be an even fight on this objective. Meanwhile, the red team still has to make sure that the catapults don't gather on the core. Asadar is out here clearing out the creep wave. It's not really what you want to do. There's a shrine spawning, so Tassadar's late. The red team can take a fight without Tassadar here. Tassadar is here now. It looks like they are taking this fight. Odin has been popped, so the blue team can just back off, wait out this Odin. Nice damage onto the May for now. And Apocalypse hitting onto the May. Nice, nice. For healing used, that's to be expected. Hogger is spinning, Hogger is dead. That's unfortunate. That's not a good way to start a fight. Tassadar in the front line. That's very unfortunate, and it looks like the blue team will take this objective for themselves. Maybe they get a kill? Nope. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, and the blue team takes this objective, and this objective will go for to keep that still healthy. So maybe the red team is still in this, but they are fighting an uphill battle for now. 4 members of the blue team here, only 3 members of the red team, and the blue team also has John Cena as a backup. Okay, jump has been tanked. Punisher's being baited into the keep that's almost dead, which will probably fall if the Punisher looks at it funny. Oh, Lucio taking a lot of damage, but does manage to stay alive for now. Nice unstoppable, nice ice wall as well. No blizzard combo so far, but the mind control into Diablo using Hellgate to escape. Very nice, no control, dealing a lot of damage into a shockwave, into a kill, onto the Rhaegar. Hogger has to give his life for that one, but they still have their core as a defense mechanism as well. Arrow onto 2 members in the backline, but the Sylvanas does fall. I think the red team will be able to hold on to their core. John Cena jumping onto the Tesla popping Avatar to gain a little bit of armor more. The blue team is still trying to kill this core, but I don't think they have the damage to do this. The red team will have to make sure that a catapult don't look at the core. Funny here, there's 2 catapults. They need to be cleared out very quickly, and the red team is not able. This catapult wasn't zoned in on the core yet. These 2 were. Tychus was able to see that, but the rest of the blue team was too distracted by the catapults in the mid lane. And in the end, the catapults finish off the core. Nice damage by the Hanzo. That's not gonna lie there. But the red team also did an amazing amount of damage. In the early game, the blue team was kind of dominant, but in the late game, the red team came back quite well. Just that with the advantage they got, they didn't really get any more ahead. So, yeah, there was more to be had there for the red team, I think. Maybe they can show us some of that in the second map. Got the talents on screen. Here there were any standout talents that I have to talk about. It's pretty standard. I haven't played Hogger in quite a bit, so I think the usual is Dynamite build here. This is more of a warband build, I believe. I don't know, I haven't played Hogger in quite a bit, so I wouldn't be able to say for sure. This is pretty standard. This is unusual, getting the E here, but not the E here. I believe there is a W talent here, which you can also take. I don't think this is. No. Well, anyway. Yeah, no, that looks quite fine. Just in time to see Muffin lose Sage. Well, there's still the combat potential. So, let's see where the teams will take us next. And while we're waiting, can I ask you all, please follow the channel if you enjoyed this cast. That will help me out quite a bit. If you don't like getting notifications, please turn off notifications. I wouldn't fault you for that at all. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the show, because I sure do. Let's get this second contest underway, shall we? Might as well do that. Battlefield of Eternity is our next. That's really, really interesting that they picked Battlefield of Eternity instead of Alterac Pass. Anyway, so the Breakfast Squad opts to go for map pick and we'll pick Battlefield of Eternity by Team Red. Bergman, thanks for the follow. That is appreciated. How many follows am I at the moment? Probably see that on my dashboard somewhere. Oh God, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. Mute. Christ, how do I? There we go. Let's see. Here we are. Battlefield of Eternity. So a Breakfast Squad asked for a 5-minute break between the games. So yeah, I guess we'd go to be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Yes. Yes, muffins for breakfast. I did trade you in that muffin quite well. Although they did come back quite well during the late game. It's just that they didn't really capitalize on their advantages, because there were moments where there were more persons on the map, because they just got a kill, 2 kills. They didn't pressure the lanes at all at those times. Anyway, more brawly map this time. So, can't wait to see that one. He's a special little boy, be nice to him. Well, you know. Mixon is in Unleashed Academy, so yeah, no. And I hope you all are still here, because break's over, and we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. Now, I don't expect the same bans as we had the first game, because the Haka doesn't really make sense ban on this map. Although some people would swear that he's still a god on this map, because there are bushes all over the place. I just don't think that's true. I mean, he's fine, I guess. Just not a god on this map. Other than that, let's see. What other bans did we have? Joanna should probably be banned out by the red team. Again, because it's Joanna. Again. Yay for no surprises. Really surprised that they didn't touch up on Joanna during the previous patch. I know it's not, win rate isn't everything, it's also play patterns which matter, and just a huge AoE silence is such obnoxious to play into, even if it is on an ultimate ability. That should be relegated to support, not a tank player. The Haka ban, still, even though this is a 2-lane map, I think that is wrong, but the variant ban, that is unsurprising, and the tank pool is quite pinched at the moment. So not too many tanks left. I guess we still have Garrosh, we still have Diablo, or other tanks. Stitchy's also there. Udi Stukov was banned out during the previous game. And Varian was picked later, but no. Stukov picked by the blue team and Rhaegar snatched up immediately by the team on the red side. And now we have a Sylvanas on the red side. But Sylvanas doesn't really race. Once you win the race, Sylvanas is very, very, very good. But she doesn't make you win a race like Avala does. Avala does make you win races. Because Vala Q build can melt through an immortal like hot butter through cheese. What's the saying, I think? Hot butter through cheese? Yeah, something like that. And Muradin. Muradin is of course a solid tank. Just solid altogether. Why? Why would you ban Diablo when the opposing team has a Muradin picked? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Neither does the Hogger ban really, but you know. That's such a strange ban. Why would you ban a Diablo here? Imperius main tank, it looks like. Maybe it will be swapped over to Love Tiger, because Love Tiger is the offlane player and LGM is the main tank player. You just can't see Imperius main tank on this map. Imperius offlane is very, very strong here, because you don't really need to double soak, and Imperius doesn't really want to double soak. Imperius wants to brawl all day, every day. And that's a Zagara brawl. Interesting. Well, Nikasha is the solo laner, I believe, so I don't think that's Muradin solo lane. And we have Mal'Ganis on Tiger. And it is indeed swapped over. So Tiger going Imperius and LGM on Mal'Ganis. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we have a Zagara here. Maybe that's the Zagara in the offlane. And then Thrall joining the 4-man. I could see that happen. Like Zagara can absolutely crush an Imperius in the offlane. Oh crap! I started the thing. Let's start the thing. Here's the thing. New contest. Bet your brownie points if you want to. If you don't want to, that's all right as well. But solo late Muradin. Unlikely. But who knows? Who knows? It might be. Maybe it's a Thrall frontliner and Muradin offlaner, and then I'm not sure what Zagara does in that composition. But let's see what will happen in this game. Maybe the final game of this match. Maybe not. Who knows? Not me. What is this? Is Mixin on Stukov. We have Wind of War on Muradin. Figaro on Svala. Sweet 16 on the Zagara and Nikasha on the Thrall. And on the right side, they're trying to even the score. They're down. They're not out. It's the Breakfast Squad with LGM on Mal'Ganis, Owen Samuel on Sylvanas, Love Tiger on Imperius Half, playing Ming, and Rhaegar played by Muffin Trader. Not sure about this. Okay. That with the spear missing out of the Imperius, there's no kill pressure there whatsoever. So that they still went for it is not sure why. LGM now in the bot lane. Nice 3-man sleep. Oh god. Some damage coming out from the Ming onto Stupa. Stupa's just standing there. Ming's just like, no, you know, stand there. You get orb to face if you keep standing there. Let's see. Yup. Yeah, for now. Nice brawl here in the bot lane. Valla trying to get some stacks, having 3 already. That's pretty good. Into a sleep. Can the Ming do any sort of damage? Doesn't look like... Oh, nice damage onto the Valla. Clip her with the orb. Yeah, you don't want to run at a Valla doing the Q stacks, because that's an easy way for the Valla to get Q stacks. It's a different build for Sylvanas, but that's also a different team for the Sylvanas, so it's not too surprising. Zagara providing vision all around, so that's nice. Out of her, and she already dominating position onto this bottom mercenary camp. Thrall able to kill the Imperius. That ever happened? That is very interesting. Yeah, I'm not. Nice of you to show that you're here, but that's way late. The Mal'Ganis needed your help after the sleep, not whenever that was. And now the blue team is just... They know that the Mal'Ganis is top lane. They know that the Sylvanas is off lane. They know that the Imperius is there. So they just push this wall down. It's not how you play this map. It's not. Oh well. Oh well. You do you, I guess. I think you want the region globe on the off lane. Anyway, you have a camp. If you can protect the camp from the Thrall, then you can have an advantage here. The Zagara making her way over as well. Blue team have secured their mercenary camp, and the red team just forfeits their mercenary camp right here. That's not good at all. Oh no. Are they at least winning the race? Not really. So what does the red team have go for them at the moment? Nice spear onto one person. Silent Zone used to deter any sort of engagement, and the red team has to fight here, but they're retreating instead. And they're losing their fort at the same time. Nice spear onto the Thrall by the Imperius, and the Muradin does fall. But that's almost a full shield immortal at the start of the game, and their first fort is falling to this mercenary camp, and he didn't take their own mercenary camp, so they don't have any assault onto the side of the blue team. Oh no, and their fort is going down in the end. Oh no, this is a disaster for the red team. Oh no. Okay, well, at least they are able to defend against this immortal so far. And like I said earlier, the Sylvanas is very, very nice if you can win the immortal. The Sylvanas is on the side of the red team, and the immortals on the side of the blue team, so that doesn't work at all. Okay, Mal'Ganis initiating into the backline, and there's no real follow-up there, because that initiation was kind of scrappy. But in the end, they are able to save their fort. So that's good. Experience is in the lead of the blue team. Not too surprising right there. I think I personally I like possession better on this map, because you can just instantly clear out one minion. Oh, that Imperius is falling. That was just too much damage here. The top lane is just a distant and forgotten lane. Everyone has matched up here in the bot lane, and it looks like the blue team was able to get a pick here, and so they walk away with the mercenary camp as well. Thrall already making his way top lane. If he can clear out this mercenary, this minion wave quick enough, then this fort will take a tumble as well. Now the red team taking their mercenary camp at a completely random time. So that's not how you can come back. Getting kills, however, is how you can come back into this game. So that's one kill. And you get the Muradin. Now Muradin has an escape tool, so he's able to make his way out of there. The kill right as the Immortal is spawning. That's a very good time to get a kill. Able to push this Thrall off of clearing his mercenary camp as well. That's very good. Very good. Successes all around for the red team, who decides to do this mercenary camp while the Immortal's spawning. It's not the play, guys. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, blue team scoring an easy halftime show because the red team is here. Let's see. The red team will have to pick a fight once again because they are behind in Immortal score. Let's see if they can get a kill. Imperious Spear misses, unfortunately. But the blue team is not averse to fighting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sylvanas got clipped by the Immortal. Booped right into the blue team. And got absolutely slaughtered by the 4 members of the blue team who were present. Oh, and that's a full shield Immortal. Red team moving aggressive onto the Stuk. That's Thrall. Onto the Thrall. Li Ming going for disintegrate for reasons unknown. Let's see. Carrion Swarm. That's pretty standard mind control. Pretty niche still. Well, okay. This is a kidnap combo, so I guess I understand the mind control initiation here. No, everything misses. Everything's alright. Ancestral healing is also pretty standard. Well, first fort down, Immortal taking about 20% damage, so this front keep wall is also dead. Shove standard, Avatar standard, Rain of Fitness pretty standard, Maul standard, great. All pretty standard, yep. Keep wall has been destroyed. Mal'Ganis looking for initiation, getting a stun into a spear. Very nice. And Zagara is absolutely destroyed. Nice 4-man maul by the Zagara. Into a kidnap onto the Muradin. Can they get a kill onto this Muradin is the question. And looks like they will be able to get him. Immortal meanwhile happily slapping this keep. But in the end, this keep has been saved by the red team. Let's see if they at least can get a fort out of this victory. The respawn timers are still fairly short and they're taking the long way around. Not sure why, but they're leaving Imperius in the top lane while the rest of the team is hanging out in the bot lane, getting this mercenary camp. Okay, fair enough. But they are still behind on experience points. Blue team is very, very close to level 13. And the red team is, well, they're also close to level 13, but not as close to level 13 as the red team is. The entirety of the red team making their way into the top lane. I'm not sure why. There's experience to be had here. There's a lot of experience to be had here. If you can get a gank, that's one thing. But I don't think they can get a gank here. And instead the blue team is turning on to the Rhaegar. But Rhaegar is able to make his way out of there. He's out of there. Yeah. So far, so good. Mercenary camp, this time captured during the objective, and the blue team apparently prepped their mercenary camp already because I believe that they got it down that quickly. Red team probably wants to defend against the blue team's assault because the blue team has proven that they're way better at racing than any hero on the red side is. Nice 3-man save by the Mal'Ganis, 2-man Maul. Very nice by the Zagara. Can Imperius get some sort of spear? Nice stun. Mal'Ganis again, spear onto Thrall, clipped by Imperius, and Thrall walking away with like 100 HP. That's not a lot. And the Immortal is all but forgotten because Sylvanas has activated her black arrows to get some damage into this fort. But the red team's racing now. And yeah, they're racing. Did you get some damage here? Okay, Mal'Ganis is keeping watch. Does have to fight against 4 blue heroes, and that's Burden's like mind control. I'll show you a dwarf control, and jumps himself into the mind control ability. Oh, Immortals in defensive positions. That's good for the red team, I think, because they can get sort of a fight even with their tank missing. But that's a lot of damage going out onto the Li Ming. Does she have a teleport available? Doesn't look like she did. Also, Imperius dropping quite low. So that's another Immortal going over to the side of the blue team. And this Immortal will walk to the core, even with only 50% HP. Whilst the previous Immortal was 100% HP. I think this Immortal will grab this core, because look at how low they got it last time, and that was only with like 7 minutes Immortal. I don't know exactly what the timestamp on it was, but it was way earlier, so it did way less damage. Look at this Immortal. Look at him. He's very deliberate in his stuns. Oh, mind control onto the Muradin. Muradin tanking the fort, getting stunned. And the sleeper is immediately woken up by the Ming lasers, which is unfortunate. Immortal is being brought down. Vala got killed by the Sylvanas. The Maw unfortunately missing, but this Immortal will chop down this bottom lane keep. In the top line, meanwhile, a fight is happening as well between the Thrall and the Imperius. But the Imperius can... Oh, nice spear out of the Imperius. Nice percentage damage. And Mal'Ganis is amazing at CCing a lot of heroes, but he doesn't deal a lot of damage. So the damage will have to come from the Imperius, but the Imperius needs the ability to deal damage, and he just used all of his abilities. So, yeah, there's not really a way for the red team to secure a kill right there. There is a way that they take this mercenary camp. However, all the buildings for the blue team are still standing, whilst the red team only have this small excuse for fort standing. Oh, initiation onto the red team, and the Mal'Ganis is brought down. I'm sorry, I missed the start of that fight, and it looks like the Rhaegar is falling as well, and the chase is on by the members of the blue team. The first arrow misses, but the second arrow clipped the Ming, and Ming falls indeed. Now they can just skip over this keep and go directly for core, but they decide to take it safe. Take out the keep first, and then continue for core. Maybe the red team can still hang on to this, but I find it unlikely. Maybe they can. Who knows? It's still early, so the heroes don't deal a lot of damage. We'll tell that to Sylvanas, who just took a fall off of a cliff there, and it looks like GG is called. And the blue team proves to be victorious in the end. Yeah, GG, well played by both teams. But Unleashed Academy proves victorious. take a quick look at the damage numbers. Vala, of course, I had followed closely by the Thrall, not even by Zagara. Being in Imperius, apparently these two were just brawling like all the time, trading damage back and forth. Quick look at balance, that's pretty standard for Vala. Onto Battlefield of Eternity. Yeah, I don't know about this one for the solo lane build. This one's probably alright. I think the Region Globe's better here for the solo lane build. It's full totem build again. I don't know any tank builds, so I won't be able to comment on that really. Medusa Blades. Oh, I didn't really say anything about that. I think Poison Spike is way better here as a DPS. And this is pretty standard, I believe, in the 4-man Zagara. Rolling Thunder, yeah, that's offlane build. This offlane build, I believe. This is just totally offlane build. So that's, yeah, nothing to really be said about that. Yeah, GG's. Well, oops. GG's, well played, but Unleashed Academy takes a victory 2-0. And with that, I will bid everyone a very good night. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, everyone.